you can't say that. Welcome to today's session. I'm going to take you through how to reply to your haters' comments. Let's get straight down to it. So I have Jane. She keeps on saying the same thing over and over again on our ads. Now this is an ad. It got a relatively large amount of hate. Now let me tell you why it's good. If you're running your ads, it grabs attention. It's different. Whether this image is real or not, it was online, most likely has been made. Some people were hating down saying, how dare you, but it grabs attention. People always say, which is the best, a video ad or picture-based ad? Picture-based ads are really, really high converting on Facebook today. So, you know, it's a simple ad, it's giving away a PDF. And on this, Jane has said, nothing is free. So many coaches promise and scammers. I was catfished by a professional coach who took a lot of money and didn't deliver and promised. Buyer beware, nothing is free. Well, again, this is not true for, Jane. First of all, this is free. It's a free guide, which people can see exactly what we do to get clients, exactly what to do. So we get testimonials of people that have actually copied the process, and that's completely for free. And look, I appreciate that sometimes people in the market have been let down by other people, but that doesn't mean that we tarnish every single advert online that you see with the same brush. It's kind of like having a relationship and it didn't work out, and then everyone else who wants a happy relationship, you say he's gonna cheat or she's gonna cheat. It doesn't work like that. So here's what I said. I said, Jane, appreciate your current thinking. The guide is completely free. A scam is defined as a process by which they make you give your money unknowingly and not delivering what was bought, e.g. the Royal Mail scam, where people were buying their delivery and it was being delivered, and it wasn't being delivered because it didn't exist, because it's not in fact, the Royal Mail. It's a scam. That's what a scam is. Catfished is convincing someone you look different to your photos in a dating concept, not relevant here. So I'm not sure why you're trying to tarnish my business with your experience with someone else's. It's kind of like saying, don't fall in love, they'll cheat on you, to everyone else who wants to have a relationship because you had a relationship that failed. We only work with businesses at certain levels, and it's an automation system that you implement into your business. Again, the guide is 100% free for you to download and use. Now again, what's important, if you guys are getting haters online, haters or comments that are coming from a negative perspective, there's nothing wrong with that. Engage in it, understand where their thinking is. Now Jane keeps on smashing out the same, as you can see here. Jane is smashing down the same reply. She doesn't reply back. And I mean, this is a great ad. Just so you know, this is a hypnotic based ad. Look at it. It just grabs attention over and over again, and it repeats and it loops. It's almost impossible to not watch. So it's a really good high converting ad, just so you know, for creative, for your future ads. I went to Jane's page, and Jane's all about empathy. Before making a decision that involves other people, think about what their perspective might be. Consider the impact your decisions have. Maybe Jane should do this before she goes out of her way to tarnish our ads with something that she's had from a past experience, from a previous relationship with someone that helped her in her business. I think this sort of stuff online is really detrimental. And the reason being is because just because someone else's experience has got nothing to do with someone else's experience, people are always looking at what everyone else is doing. It's got nothing to do with what anyone else does. The truth is, your learning strategies massively affect your ability to do anything. If you've got poor learning strategies, you've got poor low self-belief. No amount of information will ever help you. That's the problem. You have to work on your ability to become a great learner in order to become someone that is successful. And we live in a world where it is, I say it flippantly, it is easy to have an online business. It is easy. I mean, I used to have a traditional business. I invested $250,000 into a restaurant franchise, and it took 5 to 6 years to break even. You don't have that with an information online business today. And so because the barriers are so low, it means that so many people can actually have an online business, which means because there's so many people that can get access to it, a high percentage of people, in my view, have not trained themselves enough. You have to train yourself specifically so that you can become someone that can learn stuff. And in my view, most people are so overwhelmed today, they don't even know where to start. So let me take you through specifically what that guide actually does, because what we broke down with our methodology is that you actually need a very specific process in order to validate the offer. What does the validation of the offer means? Means that you get confidence and competence because you're selling at a certain level. We start one-to-one, then one-to-many, then sell digital assets. And so in order to hit 10K months, you only need one automated ad working. You need to focus on the sales process, and you need to be able to deliver that sales process. You need to get lead flow, a sales process to convert that lead flow into a paid client, and then deliver what that client wants. In order to go from 10K months to 100K months, you only need 2 automated ad platforms. That's when you can start doing another organic platform to increase lead flow. Still working on one sales process, you could add in someone else to do the sales for you, still one signature program, and then a downsell. In order to do 300K months, still 2 automated ad platforms, definitely 2 organic platforms. You will need team sales now rather than you sales, and then a signature program and a mid-ticket program. Million months, 3 automated platforms, 3 organic platforms, podcast, SEO, team sales, 1 signature program, 1 mid-ticket program, and 1 mini program. The problem is that how many people that do less than 10K months are focusing on doing podcasts or trying to do loads of different organic platforms, and that's why they get overwhelmed. And so we work on a really simple process so that our client can get automated lead flow in, one sales process, a content piece that sets up the sales process, and then automate that delivery with 1 program. That results in increasingly monthly sales. That's the entire process. And so it is a drag and drop copy process. So yeah, that's what I wanted to cover in today's session. As always, if you enjoyed this video, if you click the links below, you can see you can get access to that guide, and you can get access to a one-to-one consultation session with one of my team, and they'll take you through exactly how the clients and automation methodology will fit for you so that you can get clients into your business. That being said, as always, no matter what happens, never give up on those dreams, and I'll see you on the next session.